What's good? It's your boy Ryan, and tonight I want to talk about the sexual assault cases that have been rising in the Hollywood entertainment industry. Man, this topic I know it's very sensitive to people, but I'm going to just be completely honest and give you my honest opinion on it, how I feel about it. And by the way, I'm sorry, I need a haircut right now, so excuse me. But anyways, I'm just giving my honest opinion. I believe it's 50-50. I believe some of the people that are coming forward, this has happened to them. And the other half, I feel like they regretted doing it, so now there's like some shame and guilt, and now they want to convince themselves that they were forced. That's my honest opinion, 50-50. Now, I want to first speak on the Russell Simmons incident. That happened in the 90s, I believe. To me, what's confusing about it all is you waited this long to finally come out. And people are saying, oh, she waited because she was scared. She didn't know. No. You waited almost damn near 20 years to come out. I'm not buying that. You were scared. What happened was you thought back to that time, you saw it was a good opportunity to shed light on that, because all these other people are coming out. So I feel like she felt like it was a good opportunity to come out about that, because what I feel like, she still remembers that encounter, so she regretted it from the start. She probably regretted it right when it happened back then, and now she's like convincing herself that she was forced. That happens when the mind is very powerful. Once you convince your mind of something, you're gonna believe it. I feel like that's what happened. She regretted it, and now she's coming out years and years later. I'm not buying it. Like in an interview, they asked her, they said, did you say no? She was like, my body language. Like she stumbled. You could just tell like she was lying. Oh, my body language. So what did you do? Were you kicking? Were you screaming? She didn't say any of that. She basically just said she did it. That's basically what I got from it. She did it. She regretted it. Now she's trying to say sexual assault. BS. Now, my message to the men, because there's a message behind what I'm trying to say. Be careful who you lay down with. I see this all the time. Guys and their friends go out to the bars, get hammered drunk, meet girls that are hammered drunk. Be careful, because I know them little one-night stands, it's all fun and games until you're laying in the bed with a girl and she wakes up and she doesn't even remember you. And she feels like you took advantage of her. It's not fun and games no more when that happens. That has happened to people. That has happened to many people. It was consensual sex. That person wakes up, don't remember nothing. Oh, this person took advantage of me. And the woman always has the upper hand. Women are very powerful. They are very powerful. You can sleep with a woman. It was consensual sex. Y'all both agreed to it. She could say, well, I didn't want to do it. He raped me. Whether it's true or not, you're still going to be looked at as a scumbag just because your name's associated with it. This is the honest to God truth. I swear, it's the truth. Y'all need to be careful. Y'all need to, and I'm speaking to men, if you going out and you getting drunk and you meet someone, be really careful. I just rather men have sex with women they know, because having sex with women you don't know, that's very dangerous. That's very, very dangerous. I'm going to tell you about an incident. I'm not going to say no names. Back in the day, there was this young lady I knew, and long story short, she called me one morning and said, oh my gosh, so-and-so raped me. I'm mad. I'm furious. I'm pissed off. Throwing my clothes. I go to that person's house. I'm beating on the door. I'm like, what's up, dog? What's up? I'm trying to fight. And they're like, yo, chill out. What you trying to fight for? I told them, hey, so-and-so said you did this, da-da-da-da. So they calmed me down. They sat me down. They said, homie, they just had sex. Why is she tripping? I said, I don't know, dog. She called me and I'm still mad. They're like, yo, they was all over each other all night. What you mean? They went in the room and they did what they did. I don't understand what she tell you. I said, well, she told me this and this happened. They like, yo, we were here. That didn't happen. So I'm calm. Long story short, I go pick her up. I bring her back over to the crib. I say, tell them what you told me. She told him, and the dude said, that's not what happened. Dude was like, we were laying in the bed. I pulled your shorts down. We were kissing, and we did what we did. So I asked her, I said, why'd you let him pull your shorts down and you didn't say anything? She paused. She didn't say nothing. She was quiet. Didn't say anything. And at that point, I knew she was lying. So long story short, I was like, man, I'm out of here. I left, told her to get out of my car, dropped off. A week later, she texted me, said, I'm sorry about what happened. I just regretted doing it, so I lied. And I said, you know, you put his life at jeopardy. I was close to calling the cops. You could have had him locked up for something that wasn't true. And I'm telling y'all, you all that story, but be careful. Be really careful. Be really careful, man, because people are sick in the head out here. And also, women, be careful the guys or people you mess with, because they can be crazy. Sexual assault happens all the time. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm just saying people are phony, people lie, but there are sickos in the world. There's sickos in the world. You should never try to be with a guy because he has money, because I guarantee he would try to take advantage of you. That's honest God truth. But be smart, man. Be smart who you be around. Especially, I'm sorry, I'm tripping. Especially, ladies, be really careful. Really careful. But it's your boy, Ron.